Hey guys, I wanted to show you a few little swatches real quick from this brand Poparazzi. You can purchase it at CVS. I've found a variety at different locations. I've noticed it's not too consistent in my area. You could also purchase them online, but I've actually never purchased them online. I'll just find them here and there when I go to CVS and get them. The ones that I have purchased have been $2.99, or you could get them 2 for $5. So I think it's a great deal. I know a lot of people don't talk about it too much. I don't see anybody really, but I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch some and tell you a little bit about them and let you see the formula if you're interested or not. So the first one here, this is Pretty in Pearls. It's a very pretty white, pearly polish. This is a newer one I actually just purchased, and I do have the Pilly base coat on already. This one here, it's the Perfect Gray. It's like a mauve almost. This is a very pretty linear hollow. I haven't been able to find any more of these in the stores. Vacation Vibes. I don't know if they come out in collections. I don't see anybody getting PR and like reviewing them. But these are the ones I've come across. This is Deep Space. I just found this one in the store the other day actually. And I've never seen it before until recently. It is different. It's not the linear hollow, but it does have silver, like scattered flakies in there of hollow. And I noticed the formula themselves, they're not too consistent either, but I'll show you as I swatch. This is Born a Unicorn. I think I've swatched this one before, but it's like a gray to blue shifty shimmer. I just swatched this one in my last video, but these are comparable to me, the formulas. And this formula is different than this one. So that's why I say it's kind of inconsistent, but I don't mind. See, isn't that pretty? Okay, let's go ahead and get to swatching. So the first one is the white polish here, and I'm gonna work in like thin coats. So I'll probably put 2 to 3. I haven't applied this one yet, so I don't know if it's gonna be streaky or not, but that is the first coat. And if you can see the brush here, they're all similar. Not my favorite, kind of flat, but obviously workable. And this is the Perfect Gray. This one feels more like a cream. There's a lot on this brush, so I'm just trying to get it off. So this is, oh my god, my finger is shaking, what the heck? I don't know, sometimes I'll like spaz out like that, I guess. So this is one coat. My goodness, sorry about that. That's wonderful. So there's the first coat there. And you can see the difference. This formula is a lot thinner versus this one. This one kind of reminds me of like Orly, the formula, or maybe like the Sally Hansen Instant Dry. And this one is a thinner one too. I would say my thumb and this polish here remind me of like well, this one's different. This one's almost like a jelly. But, oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. My thumb kind of reminds me of Sinful Colors. Here is Deep Space. I could already tell by the brush. This formula is similar to the gray one. Now, I decided to polish my other hand in paparazzi polishes as well, just to kind of see how it would wear. Oh, I took way too much off. I pretty much cleaned off the brush. Just a little bit more. You see how that's not a one coat, but it's buildable. I don't know about this square brush though. It's fine. I'll just apply more. So I have that same polish here, but I noticed with the top coat, I don't know if it was just my application, but it kind of separated here towards my cuticle. This one is similar to this polish, the formula, and the name of this one is Lilac Lunch Date. This is similar to my middle. I didn't purposely do that. I guess I'm kind of applying them the same. This one is in Disco Disaster. I swatched this one before. This is a combo. This has Barely There and Ring the Alarm, which is a topper. And this one is in Mink It Over. But I polished it about five or 6 days ago, and I do everything with my hands, and there's no chipping, there's no major wear, I would say, besides on this finger here. And the slight separation with the top coat there, but let's keep swatching. But I really enjoy them, and if anybody's interested, I wanted to swatch some here so you could see. And they're very affordable. And any of the reviews I've seen online, they're like 5 stars. But, you know, to each their own. If you're interested, it's here. If not, that's fine. But you see, like, this one is very, very beautiful. It has that shift to it, that shimmer. Okay, so let's go in with the second coat. I might apply 3, we'll see. I'm really curious to see how this one is. I've never seen this polish, but I guess they've had it. So here's the second coat. And then I think I might apply a third thicker layer. But all of them are different, so some might only need 2. So there's the second coat. And you see it looks a little bumpy there. But let's just see how it settles and what happens. I would recommend this brand, these polishes, especially with the price. I have some polishes. I believe the most I've ever spent on a single polish is $13, and that does not include shipping. And some of those polishes wear worse than this. So if this one chips eventually, I don't get as disappointed, especially because of the price, but it's not chipping. I recently purchased this polish for $13, And the tip of the nail, I did wrap the tip, but the tip of the nail like faded the same day. I'm like, are you kidding? And the only thing I do to help preserve my manicures is when I wash dishes, I will wear gloves. But other than that, like, I do wash my hands a lot. And I have kids, so I'm giving baths and constantly washing my hands. Look at this one. That's 2 coats there. This is kind of squared off weird, but it's just my technique with the brush. Hey, am I making more of a mess over here? Kind of. And then let's go ahead and put another coat. Or a unicorn. With this one, I'll layer it too with toppers. I'm gonna put one more coat on my thumb, but other than that, I think they're all fine. I don't know if this streakiness is gonna settle because I don't like that. I just focus on that and look at it. But if it does settle, I'll just make that comment in the description. Honestly, that's why I don't really care for oily shimmers too much, because I feel like they look a little streaky. So there's 2 coats, and you see this one, it did self-level. So that's 2 coats of all of them. Besides this one has 3, but you see that the brush marks. But it is wet, so if it goes away once it dries, I'll update the description and just put that. But I enjoy this brand. I recommend it. If you're interested, I would say go for it. I just bought these 2 and it was $5 for them. This one, I don't know, I'm on the fence about just because of that, but it still looks great. So I'm gonna test it out, see what I think. Let me show you the other hand real quick. So this is 5 days of wear. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but I do have this base coat on, the strengthening base coat from Sally Hansen, and then my CVS top coat, which I always use. So I don't know, you can see the difference of the formula because the cuticle right here, it didn't separate when I put the same top coat on, yet on my thumb it did here and right here, but I think it's just because I didn't get it close enough. But this is 5 days of wear. You can see a little bit of fading here, and then right here there's like a tiny bit of scuff and cracking. You can see that, but I think you should go for it if you see it. Like, it's already getting better, the streakiness. I like this one. I like the white one. I don't know. I like it, but I need to wait for it to dry. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful if anybody was interested or curious. But I like the brand, and I have a lot of them now, and I'm gonna continue buying them when I see them. All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks. Bye.